1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10.
Welcome to Skiing Golden. It's December 24th, and before I forget, happy holidays to everybody. So we're just coming out of a big storm and a big avalanche cycle. We received over 80 centimeters of snow in the storm, the water equivalency of 55 millimeters. So it's a fairly significant load on what was a generally weak and shallow snowpack. Throughout the storm and towards the end of it, there was a widespread natural avalanche cycle to size 3+ that we were able to observe in the days following the storm as it cleared up. Since then, we've been seeing avalanches, storm slabs up to 80 centimeters deep or so, releasing from avalanche control or naturally, and in some areas that's stepping down to the deep persistent weak layer. So those are the two avalanche problems that we're dealing with right now. The storm slab appears to be reactive still to skier traffic and explosives, and in places it's stepping down to the deep persistent weak layer and producing large avalanches. We went heli-bombing on Sunday and produced a number of avalanches to size 2.5 in previously uncompacted terrain, and in our compacted terrain we were seeing mostly a widespread storm slab. 2 days ago there was a skier remote in Canyon Creek just off the Cloud 9 road outside the ski area boundary. 2 people went out there, triggered a size 3 on a southwest or southeast aspect. Looked like to be mostly involving the storm snow, but wide propagation, ran for a long ways. You know, the hazard rating right now is high, considerable, and that'll be dropping in the days to come probably, at least to considerable in the alpine. And that presents some of the trickiest conditions out there because the natural avalanche cycle has stopped and we're not seeing as much activity, but those avalanche problems still remain reactive to skier triggering and are producing large destructive avalanches. So it's a really tricky time out there. You know, there's a special public avalanche warning issued for this area by Avalanche Canada. So just, gather as much information as you can and really try to avoid any serious avalanche terrain as much as possible. A lot of it has run naturally, but not everything has. So it's been a big storm on a weak snowpack. It's going to take a while for it to heal. So have fun out there. Have a great time over the holidays. Stay safe. And thanks to all our sponsors.
Merry Christmas.
I said Merry Christmas at the start.
You said Happy Holidays.
I said Happy Holidays. Isn't that what you're supposed to say now?
You can say Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.